have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on last year's national champions, the SMU Mustangs. The Mustangs will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hokies offense will start this game off with the football. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns like it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Hokies moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Avery. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
The Hokies have moved it inside the 20. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuffed with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll try to run for it. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Galladay. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, give on the inside. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! Touchdown, SMU! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. UCF has the lead right now, but this night's crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside the bounce house. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds a spot in the middle. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down. First play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. That's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Dropping back, it's Avery. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Hit as he throws. Right on the money. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
And the Hokies want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running the red zone. It's Johns. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. The give. Runs through a tackle. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little release to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Back to pass, it's Avery. Finds a spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. It's a draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Galladay. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Avery. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you've got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you and you create a negative play.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
And the Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. It'll be a draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. Makes the catch down the right side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Inside the 10-yard line and shoved out of bounds at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. He caught it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. SMU. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Zings it complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Hokies will hustle to the line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open valve.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Trying play action. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Avery. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Hokies are in the hurry-up. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Avery. The short hands, it's Galladay. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Etienne. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Wants to throw. It's Avery. Quick completion on the out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They go to the ground. picks up the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. He's got the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johns. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Mustangs are on the move. They try to pop a run on the draw. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Running back gets to give. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Quickly complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's first down.
They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The Mustangs have pushed it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. First and goal for the offense.
First and goal, SMU.
Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Mustangs! And the pummeling has started. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Avery. Firing to the right, complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion.
First down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Galladay. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hokies send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he's stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Punts it out of the air. At the 35, he's open. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays.
First down.
And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Off play action on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Sixth play of the drive coming up. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The run from the shotgun. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Keeps it on the draw. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Finds the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the handoff. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today in DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
At the 17, brings up Second down.
Looking for a man. It's Avery. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Galladay. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
At the 19-yard line. And now.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Got a man. It's Galladay. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
They just keep firing. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Galladay. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Forced out of the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Galladay. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Galladay. Now on 2nd down.
To the wideout. Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. 3rd down coming.
Dropping back, it's Avery. Got his man. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Galladay. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Caught near the sticks. It's Galladay. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Using his legs to buy some time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his big tight end. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.